This is the jabber. When the cold locks you indoors and the external world goes completely quiet, panic usually sets in. We are so addicted to the noise, the fresh data, the constant stream of new inputs. We think if we aren't gathering, we aren't producing. But that is a massive strategic error. The freeze isn't a drought, it's a closed loop. Today we are breaking down the incubation loop. We're looking at why your brain needs periods of absolute sensory deprivation and why the best ideas aren't found on the outside. They are forged when you process the warehouse in the dark.
It's jabber time.
In the summer, everything is cheap. You're out in the world, you're having conversations, you're collecting random sparks. It's easy to feel creative because you're just reacting to the environment. But that's not synthesis, that's just recycling. When wind hits, the pipeline is cut off. The surface area of your life shrinks to a single room. And the amateur panics. They think the well has run dry. But the sovereign operator looks around and realizes the warehouse is already full. You don't need more raw data. You need to process the inventory you've been hoarding for the last 12 months. Think about how an asset is actually made. Steel doesn't harden in an open field. It hardens in a closed furnace under extreme pressure and absolute isolation. Your mind requires the exact same physics. Silence isn't an empty void. Silence is a high-density fuel source. When you cut off the external noise, the brain is forced to stop collecting and start indexing. It takes those half-baked thoughts, those shelved projects, those raw experiences, and it slams them together. It cooks them until the non-essential evaporates and only the core structure remains. If your ideas can't survive 3 days of sensory deprivation, they weren't your ideas to begin with. So stop hunting for a new spark. Lean into the freeze. Stop looking for external validation or fresh timelines to kickstart your brain. Sit with the inventory. Close the door, turn off the arrays, and let the internal friction build the heat. The market doesn't need more superficial noise. It needs deep, cured, uncompromised assets. And those assets are only built in the quietest corners of the winter pressure cooker. Master the silence, process the warehouse. The loop is open. Love yourself, keep jabbering.
The Jabber, the journal of a middle-aged family man.